Hello everybody, this is George at Melnick's Automotive. I am working in a 2005 Honda Odyssey. The van has 150,000 miles, and you could see my check engine light on, my VSA light on, and my oil pressure light is flashing. Okay, I'm gonna take it for a little test drive, and I feel like the van is absolutely lacking in power, okay, and it's really hesitating. I mean, I'm really flooring it. It goes, but really hesitant. I have a couple codes in the system, and just want to let you know the VSA has nothing to do with the check engine light. Basically, when check engine light comes on, VSA light comes on, and it has a it's going to give you some baloney codes, so ignore the VSA. But also, it's a good idea to check what the codes are in the system. So let's get to the codes. Okay, so we have two codes in the system. First one is a P2647 and P2646. That's the code that follows. Also, another thing I want to mention, when VSA, because when you just turn on the vehicle, check engine light comes on, but VSA light stays off. And then as soon as VSA light kicks on, my RPM gauge kicks up to about 1400 RPM. Alright, so what that means is a VTEC system stuck on, okay? Also, so basically what I'm, long story short, what we're gonna do first, we're gonna check our oil level. Who knows when the customer changed the oil, and this is the guy made this a work van, so I have no idea when was the last time he changed the oil. So we're gonna check the oil. Also, if you change your oil and filter and you still have these codes come back, you do want to take a look at TSB 05-019. Most likely computer software needs to be reprogrammed. So let's go ahead inside a garage and check the oil level. Okay, so we're gonna check the oil level, and we had the oil pressure light switch on. As you could see, there's my light is not the greatest, but I'm hardly registering anything on that dipstick right there. It's pretty much dry, you could see it. So we're gonna wipe it off, and I'm gonna stick it again and check for oil. All right, this is my second time, and I'm gonna bring my dipstick really close. I wanna see if I can put it on the light, but you can see there's absolutely nothing registering on that dipstick. Just basically the tip of the dipstick, and my light is not the greatest, but just the basically tip of the dipstick is registering a little bit of oil. So that could be our fix. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and perform an oil change, and I'm gonna reset the codes. And if the codes go away, we're golden. If they don't and they come back, then we got to reprogram the computer. I am almost 99% sure all we have to do is perform an oil change and the problem will go away. Let's take a look. I just went ahead and performed the oil change. The oil extremely dirty, and this is all the oil I got. There's probably 1 quart of oil in there, if that. You can see it hardly reaches over this side of the pan. You can see there's not much oil at all. Let me see if I can get another view. Better view right here. Quart, maybe quart and a quarter. That's it. That's all that we had of oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear the codes right now, and see if they return. The van outside, there's a little better lighting, because inside there's not much light. But you could see I clearly have oil now. Before it didn't register anything, so I went ahead and cleared the code. I use a scan tool to clear the codes, but if you don't have a scan tool, you can just disconnect either positive or negative battery terminal for about 5 to 10 minutes. They'll clear the codes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the dipstick back in. I'll go ahead and start the car, and we'll see if my codes reappear. Alright, as you remember, as soon as I would start the van, I would have check engine light come on. A couple of seconds later, the VSA light would come on, but I also had the oil pressure light flashing on the dash, and the van would hesitate and wouldn't want to speed up. So let's see what happens. Okay, all my lights came on and went off. Slide door light on is for a different reason, but as you could see, No more check engine light. So in my case, all I had to do is just perform an oil change, and my codes went away. I used to have a P2647. It was a VTEC system stuck on, and in your case, that's really all what it should be. But just in case the codes do reappear, what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to go ahead and reprogram the computer. And also, like I said, the TSB 05-019 software needs to be upgraded. Once again, this was George with Melnick's Automotive. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, shoot me an email.